Felt weird. Okay.
Oh man!
Hello, everybody. Abstract Tiger Productions here. I'm Chris.
I'm Drew.
And yeah, it just felt weird. Anyways, we're here with a new series. The Last of Us, starring Pedro Pascal. Secretly, Mando season 3.75. No,
Yes.
just kidding.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
If he pulls a Nathan Fillion from like Castle and puts on the Mando armor, just it's like, this is me for Christmas. This is me for Halloween.
I absolutely love that you just brought that up because I'm rewatching Castle, and that's literally the episode I'm in the middle of. Because it's him trying on Halloween costumes, and he is a brown coat.
Yeah, he gets his.
And then he makes a Buffy reference at the same time. So great. Oh, okay.
Dad, you were a space cowboy like 5 years ago. It's my favorite costume.
And then I had to pause it and explain to my wife. She's like, why are they talking about space cowboys? And why are you giggling like a schoolgirl? And I was like,
oh, man.
Let me translate. Enter.
Firefly. All right.
Great,
well,
more nerd stuff.
If she ever gets on camera, like, maybe we should do a reaction series with her on that.
A Firefly?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I think she would dig it. She'd probably like watch.
I think she'd walk out. Okay. No, I will bring the idea up to her. As of right now, the only thing that we've gotten her to agree to on camera is a playthrough on camera of the Super Mario Brothers Monopoly.
Oh.
That's so far the only thing I've been able to get her to
Whenever
do,
that
other than
ever is going to happen.
A voice in the background.
Yeah, and I don't even know if or when that ever is going to happen. So.
I'm sure we could figure it out. We have other friends with cameras.
True, yeah. Behind the scenes, there's a lot of setup and prep. It's not just magic happens. Even though that's what you guys get to see. You get to see magic happen. We live through the fake magic.
Just like how his magic editing skills with future him is going to make it look like I'm not scared out of my wits in this show.
So basically, this episode is going to be a litmus test to see whether he's just going to be with me after this episode or not. What should be secretly a comedy? No, it's. I don't know, but
there was comedic elements in the game. I think.
Yeah, there was. Just a little bit of background. I haven't actually played the game personally myself. I have watched a full playthrough. Somebody else is playing the game.
I've attempted to play the game, and those of you that have played the game will know exactly what I'm talking about. The glass bottle warehouse with all the clickers. Need I say more?
Okay.
I never made it past that, and I gave the game back to the friend I borrowed it from.
So, if we come to that episode and we don't have another episode, we know why.
because the people making the show were like, well, I guess we can't do anything from here.
So, all right. Well,
Pedro Pascal actually got attacked by clickers.
Pedro Pascal.
He does his own stunts.
Yes. Well, as we see in Mando. Because, well, no.
It could be four different Mandalorians.
There's 4 different people doing
One's the gunslinger, one's the stuntman, one is just strictly there for the walk. Because he has to have a certain stride.
Yes.
And then Pedro just does voiceover, and
whenever he does...
In the two times that he's had to take off his helmet. Yeah.
So,
I really thought he would have been clean shaven the first time they revealed him. I didn't expect him to have facial hair.
I could see it. You gotta go see your face. Why shave?
No. I just
that's the extra step that you don't have to do.
Because it was about the same time he did Wonder Woman 84, and he was clean shaven in that as Maxwell Lord, and so I wasn't expecting him to look with his mustache and goatee.
So you're expecting Maxwell Lord to be underneath that?
I was expecting him to be clean shaven. I was expecting him to be clean shaven, not Maxwell Lord. But
okay, well,
I mean, a little bit of backstory, because I haven't done a Mandalorian reaction with him. We did Book of Boba Fett. No, we didn't. We talked about Book of Boba Fett. So I haven't actually talked about Pedro Pascal. He, in Game of Thrones, his character was actually my favorite character. Oberyn Martell, I loved that character. I loved Pedro Pascal as an actor. I actually...
And like most everybody in that show, he died.
I actually really liked, I believe Tequila was his name in the Kingsman 2 movie.
Oh, okay.
The one that has the rope and got tossed into the hamburger grinder.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think it was Tequila, because Whiskey was Channing Tatum, right?
Yeah, Channing Tatum, yeah.
So, Tequila, and then there's one other thing that Pedro Pascal has done recently. It was the Mount Everest movie.
Mount Everest.
He did the movie about Mount Everest, and I really liked him in that.
I guess I haven't seen that one. But anyways, so this is obviously based on some indie game called Last of Us. I don't think so.
It and its sequel both got Game of the Year.
Yes. Well,
because the one I played was the Game of the Year edition, and I didn't know what that meant.
They always get a Game of the Year edition, except, but this is gonna. A lot of people is just gonna be like, well, if you haven't played the game, just play the game. It's like, yeah, I work.
Yep.
I don't have the luxury of just sitting around and playing games. I wish I could. All the time, but no, I have to go to work Monday through Friday.
Veto. I veto that statement, sir. Anytime I come over to film, if you're not on YouTube, you are playing a game.
That's after I get home from work and I have a little bit of time.
But you're just saying, okay, I can vote.
I don't have time to sit all day.
This is the last episode. It's fine. The Last of Us.
All 24 hours of the day. Let me rephrase. Is that better?
Fair enough.
Okay.
I was going to say, when you were playing Breath of the Wild, it was like trying to pull two magnets.
I did that mostly on Saturdays whenever I did not have to work. I don't have to work on Saturdays. So.
And then I would come over to film Ruby, and we'd sit here, and I'd be like...
Yeah. Yes. Well, that's...
Behind-the-scenes fun.
That is quite the intro. That's a long intro.
And only about 5 minutes of it had anything to do with Last of Us.
Right. Exactly. So...
You started it by making me laugh as soon as you did the countdown. That's twice now. The countdown has made me look like an idiot at the very beginning. Last time it was the owl, and this time it's, I popped my finger. I don't know how I did that. Aha!
No.
I'm trying to liven it up before we get the pants scared off of us. Maybe if we go in with a smile, we won't scream as much.
Well, speak for yourself.
I am speaking for myself.
Anyways, so I guess without further delay, let us get into this, shall we? All right.
And that's your biggest worry?
Yes, any kind of virus, but most probably something similar to
1968.
Alrighty.
2 years after Doctor Who. No.
That was something you described.
2 years after your OG Star Trek started.
I was going to say that's 5 years after Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Depending on what month it is.
Yeah.
Is that Mark Rylance?
And Dr. Newman, you're also an epidemiologist. I presume the prospect of a viral pandemic keeps you up at night as well.
No.
No? No.
No, it's not.
Well, that's our show.
No, mankind has been at war with the virus from the start. Sometimes millions of people die, as in an actual war, but in the end, we always win.
But you, just to be clear, you do think microorganisms pose a threat?
Or in the most dire terms.
Bacteria?
No.
You like saying no?
Yes.
Not bacteria.
Sorry.
Not viruses. So,
Fungus.
Fungus.
Yes, that's the usual response. Fungi seem harmless enough.
Well, you can be a
Many
really
species
fun
will
guy
otherwise,
afterwards.
Because there are some fungi who seek not to kill, but to control. Let me ask you, where do we get LSD from?
where do you get it from?
The guy on the corner.
Fungus.
Sorry.
Also a fungus.
It is the 60s. You know, he dropped too much LDS.
Fungus that infects insects gets inside an ant, for example, travels through its circulatory
There goes our Mormon viewers.
system, floods it with hallucinogens.
But we gained Star Trek viewers.
Well, fungus starts to direct the ant's behavior, telling it where to go, what to do, like a
Star Trek
puppeteer
4,
or marionette.
The Voyage
And
Home.
it gets worse.
For those of you who don't know.
So it begins to devour its host from within, replacing the ant's flesh with its own. But it doesn't let its victim die, no. It keeps its puppet alive by preventing decomposition. True, fungi cannot survive if its host's internal temperature is over 94 degrees. And currently there are no reasons for fungi to evolve to be able to withstand higher temperatures. But what if that were to change? What if, for instance, the world were to get slightly warmer? Well, now there is reason to evolve. One gene mutates, and an Ascomycetia, Candida, ergot, Cordyceps, Aspergillus, any one of them could become capable of burrowing into our brains and taking control not of millions of us, but billions of us. Billions of puppets with poisoned minds, permanently fixed on one unifying goal: to spread the infection to every last human alive by any means necessary. And there are no treatments for this, no preventatives, no cures. They don't exist. It's not even possible to make them.
So if that happens,
We lose.
Well, he's just a big ray of sunshine, isn't he?
We'll be back.
2003. I remember that year.
Same.
Where's the pancake mix?
Oh, was that? Yeah, it was. Sorry.
I was gonna make you birthday pancakes. I swear.
You know, I don't really like pancakes.
I know you don't like them. It's for my benefit.
Show.
Calcium.
Lovely.
Calcium. Yeah.
Is there enough for Uncle Tommy?
There would have been.
Hey, still alive, yo.
Oh,
Oh,
he loves you.
He's dependent on me. Not the same. He could work a double.
Literally, today.
I know, I'll be done by 9. By 9, right? Yeah. I'll bring back a cake. I promise. Jakarta. Where is that, Middle East?
Doesn't ring a bell. It's definitely a country. Maybe part of Asia.
Jakarta isn't a country. Being a part of Asia isn't mutually exclusive with being a country, and in fact, it's the capital of Indonesia.
Alright. Finish up quick, we'll drop you off.
I'm still eating my eggshells.
You got 7 minutes.
Your t-shirt's inside out.
Dang, she rolling in it.
Mhm. Careful.
Yep.
Connie was asking after you. Said you hadn't been over in a while. Make him happy.
I could come by after school, but just for like a little bit.
She'll take what you got. Y'all can, hey, whatever. Speaking of, we got a lot of extra here. Y'all want some biscuits?
Dad, you love biscuits.
I do. But I'm on Atkins.
Wow.
We gotta run, but Sarah will be by later.
That's definitely a callback to 2003.
Tell you all about Atkins.
We're all on Atkins.
Solid.
Verb and noun. Okay, the sentence is where are you going? Subject is you. You are going. Predicate where see it have some knowledge.
Excuse me. Trying to see if they actually filmed in Austin. I see any like landmarks.
20.
That's it?
Okay, 30.
20's good.
It's a spring. I'll do it right now.
All day. I swear.
We're closing.
Huh?
مشان تسمع we're done for today.
It's 3:15. We close at 7.
كنت عم بحكي على التليفون مع اختي ما عندك فكرة شو عم بيصير okay? I'm very sorry he cannot finish.
I'm already finished.
طب خلصني واعطيها اياها بقى. You should go home. There you are, sweet.
Sorry.
I was getting worried.
I was getting something for my dad. Hi, Mercy.
Doggo.
There's just a lot of police and stuff on the road today.
Well, that's true every day, isn't it? People out there need to get right with Jesus. 3 nails plus 1 cross equals 4 given.
Okay.
Some cookies.
Chocolate chip?
Raisin.
I like wholemeal raisin.
Please.
Be right there.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Mrs. Adler?
Oh, doggy. Doggy's just sitting there. F-16s, I think.
It's 10.
Oh no.
Where's the cake? Come on, man.
I'll get us one tomorrow.
Swear. You don't get your present.
You got me a present?
Swear.
All my life. Wow.
Fix it for you.
This is military watch.
Did you?
What?
I don't hear anything.
That was lame. You're lame.
Yeah, I know. Where'd you get the money for this?
Drugs. I sell hardcore drugs.
It's better when I do.
It was only $20, which I stole from you. I could have stolen 60, but I put the change back because I'm an honest thief.
Mhm.
Besides, it's the thought that counts. And you were never gonna do it for yourself. So.
Thank you.
Oh, there's one more. Borrowed from the Adlers.
Oh, this is the one with the deleted scenes.
Yeah. Imagine how bad those have to be.
Wow, that's a throwback phone.
Hello?
It's even got the leather case.
Yep.
I'm okay. Yeah? But I'm in jail. God damn it. What's my fault this time? I was at the bar, some guy goes crazy, starts swinging at a waitress. I stepped in, knocked him out, cops show up. Look, it doesn't matter, you gotta bail me out. Now? It's Friday, you don't leave me out tonight, I'm in here all weekend. It's a fucking madhouse, Joe. I gotta get out. Which jail, Travis County? Yeah, on 10. God damn it, Tommy. I'm sorry. Please. Okay. Idiot.
Oh. Arf, arf.
Dad?
Indoors, law enforcement and emergency
Emergency services are in the area and will be in contact with further instructions.
Oh. Oh, doggy.
Easy, Mercy. What are you doing out here, boy? Come on, let's get you home. Come on, Mercy, please.
Nope.
What's really bad is the show hasn't even started yet, and I'm already freaking out.
Oh, and there goes doggy.
Uh-huh.
Mrs. Adler? Mrs. Adler?
Mm-mm.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Get in the truck! Right now!
Move! Oh!
What are we doing, Joe?
Headshot.
I'm sorry.
Joe, we gotta go.
Listen to me. It's not just the Adlers. We're gonna be brave, and we're gonna get out of this.
Oh my. Okay.
Let's go.
Transfer go booming.
Get in.
Denise, you get back inside the house! You lock your doors now! Come on, get in!
Yay.
Get your seatbelt on.
Hold on.
You take 77.
Wow, this is very much like the game. Like this.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I could feel what was happening.
Well, this driving section.
Yes.
No.
Not diving.
Even the dialogue too.
No, of course not. What are you doing? I got a kid. So do we. Keep driving.
We're gonna do the back.
Yeah.
Yes, come on.
Field. Cut across and pick up on the west side.
Yeah. West, all right. All right, hang on.
Thank goodness for Texas trucks.
Isn't that good?
Nope.
It's good for them. That's the highway we're trying to get to. What the?
Oh my. Airplane. Airplanes.
Mm-hmm.
Grab something.
I think. Oh,
Tell me you can't stop here.
'cause I mean,
I can't drive through them. Are you serious? Just keep going.
I know that. Well, I think for the game, I know that they did do like some sort of thing, and I know Rooster Teeth did a like one of their like little segments where they actually drove during that section.
Yeah.
And they're like how see how actually accurate it was.
Right.
It wasn't too bad from what I remember. Oh snap! Crackle and pop! Oh!
You okay? You okay?
Oh my!
Head of the river, I'll find a way. Get her out of here, Joe, go!
We can't leave him.
You'll be fine. Can you run? Keep your eyes on me, okay?
I mean,
Don't look anywhere
that's a deviation. It was her leg was broken in the game. This is just her ankle sprained really bad. Uh-oh.
See, unfortunately, these didn't follow the rules of slow zombies.
No. And then there's Tommy. Oh, nope. It's a.
My daughter's hurt. Her ankle. Stop right there. Okay. Easy now. We're not sick.
I got 2 civilians by the river.
Oh.
I'm injured.
Yeah, let's see.
Ankle. Sorry. Hey, no one told you to move. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We're not sick. Sir. We are not sick!
I'm sorry.
Please stop.
Oh, all right.
Now it's Tommy.
Yes, that was Tommy.
You're okay. You're okay. Move your hand, baby. Move your hand.
Wow. Boston. Sorry. Ugh.
How did you get this? It's gonna be a little tickle right here. What if I told you that after we gave you some medicine, we're gonna find you your favorite food to eat? Would you like that? And then we'll get you some new clothes and toys, as many as you want to play with. It's just a little needle. It's okay. You're safe.
Okay. It's just somebody to. Okay.
Show us
Not
how
Ellie,
the testing
show
process
how-
works.
Yeah, and what they do. What they find somebody. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
So she tested positive, and so they gave her an injection to kill her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I saw the red line.
Yeah.
And I assumed that meant. Okay. They gotta paint over the blood.
Yeah, that's actually, I think that was the Firefly symbol. Wow. That's a...
I could just shoot you. Yeah, but then what would you do? You're short 5.
Oh.
Oxy? Hydro.
How old?
3 months.
From Atlanta?
I don't know where he gets them from. I just know they're real.
It's real. It's from Atlanta. I just got a factory down there in the QZ. Supposedly only makes 2 things. Pills and bullets.
Hey, do yourself a favor.
Stay off the streets for the next few nights. Firefly's been blowing it up all week. 2 of our guys got shot this morning. Boss has got us working doubles. Guys are jumping and tired. It's easy to make a mistake in the dark.
Good advice.
Too.
It's not like I planned on ripping you off. Sorry.
Well, how about we just let it go?
Tess, come on.
Then, Robert, what do you want?
I want you to forget this ever happened.
Done.
Don't do that.
What? It's just a truck battery. I paid you for it, you sold it to someone else, and you spent my money. I mean, you think I've never done shit like that?
My guys f***ed you up.
Yeah, so discipline them. Cut off her finger or whatever the f*** you want. I don't care, you fucking guys.
Very Yakuza, but...
Now your shit has pretty much ruined my week. And I'd like to go home and drink till my face stops hurting. So are we good?
That's a lot of alcohol.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, okay. They did say that the fireflies are blowing stuff up, but I don't know what that was.
Mm-hmm.
IED?
You're shooting! You're shooting at us!
On your knees!
Oh, no, I'm not a firefly!
Count slowly and clearly from 1 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slowly and clearly. 1, 2, 3.
This is Ellie.
5, 6, 7, 8. You.
Okay.
Hold out your.
Okay.
I'm not supposed to be here!
She has a very good American accent.
Hmm.
Nothing? Is there any chance it's coming in at night? You're sleeping, you miss it?
When I'm sleeping, Gabriella listens, or my son, the smart one, not the other one, God bless him. If Tommy responded, we'd know.
And you're talking to the tower?
Every day. They gave him your message. They haven't seen or heard from him since. That's it. It hasn't been that long.
It's been 3 weeks. It's never taken him more than a day to respond.
I'm sure he's okay.
Yeah. He's okay. From what I remember.
Show me where the tower is.
You can't see this.
I think it's past the part where you
Joe,
got.
It's in Wyoming.
Very strong possibility because
you're a capable guy, but there are worse things than infected out there. I hear everything on this. There are raiders. There are slavers.
But you're sure Tommy's okay?
It's the Cody Tower. Q-bar 4, but I don't know exactly what...
I got jumped by a couple guys.
What guys?
Just a couple teenagers. Said some probably shouldn't have. Come on, you know these guys born after the outbreak never learned how to argue. They started swinging.
It's a miracle you're alive.
It's a miracle any of us are alive.
These aren't you.
No. I was in federal lockup all day. Now we just shake it off, and we go get our cards back, or the battery.
I need the battery, Tess.
Truck's no good without one, and if I don't get to Tommy soon, he's gonna die out there.
Okay, okay, we get our money back and the battery, but Joel, listen, Robert is terrified of you. So you march out of here, all Clint Eastwood is gonna get wind of it and scare. I need you to take a breath.
Who'd he sell it to?
Don't know. No, I promised Robert that you wouldn't hurt him. But I would very much like for you to hurt him. Let's go hunt that money.
We've been blowing up meaningless Fedra targets spread out all over the QZ for 2 weeks. We've already lost 4 people, and we're... What's the point of this? And why do you have some random girl locked in a room? And the guys you have guarding her won't tell me shit. Our people are asking what's going on, and I don't know what to tell them.
Tell them to follow orders. You two, go to Southeast 3, now. We're not hitting Fedra all over the QZ. We hit them here, 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 here. Where are we right now? I want Fedra everywhere but here. I want them as distracted as possible because tonight, every Firefly in Boston is going to gather in this building and you're going to leave the QZ permanently. We're quitting? No, we're taking that random girl locked in that room west. Is this real? I believe it is. How about we start with thank you?
For what?
For saving your life? I am the one who told him not to shoot you, if you recall. So, Veronica, how you feeling?
The same. Is it gonna happen?
No. Where are you gonna go? Back to Federal Military School? You that anxious to be a soldier?
You think I chose that place? They put me there when I was a baby. It's for orphans.
They didn't put you there. I did. My name is Marlene. I'm the leader of the Fireflies in the Boston QZ.
Why would terrorists dump me with Fedra?
Because it's where you'd be safest, and you were safe there until you decided to sneak out. And terrorist? Was Riley a terrorist?
Ooh, okay. They're bringing that up.
What I'm about to tell you cannot be repeated to anyone. Because if you do, I assure you, you will die. Oh, shit.
This one's done.
Yeah. I know, I wasn't expecting it.
Maybe down here is where he was infected.
Let's keep moving.
You smell that?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Gunpowder.
Okay, he's dead. Hey, there's the battery. Nobody took it.
The battery's no good.
Oh.
He still tried to sell it. Twice.
Oh.
Joel? Marlene?
You okay?
Well, this is...
Give me my knife.
What do you need a car battery for? Go.
Not at her. Pointing at me. We were gonna move Ellie out of the zone tonight. But we won't make it anywhere like this, not for a while anyway. So now I'm thinking you're gonna do it.
The hell we are.
them.
Let me take her.
Tess, we don't have time for this.
Oh, you don't have time?
Who is she?
To you, she's cargo.
We don't smuggle people.
But now I don't have a truck, I don't have a squadron, Fedra's 5 minutes away. What I do have is you. And I know what you're both capable of. For better or worse.
What are they capable of?
You get her there safely, they'll give you what you need. Not just a battery, the whole thing. Fueled up truck, guns, supplies, all of it. But she seems desperate.
Firefly vehicle usually means repurposed Fedra stuff. So better than decent chance making it to Tommy in one of those. The second we hand that kid over.
Y'all talk it through, but please remember that I'm bleeding out.
Get her to your crew at the State House. But before we hand her over, they give us everything that we want. If not, we kill her there and then.
Deal.
Oh.
Really? That fast?
You are all that matters. My team will not jeopardize that. Remember what I told you? Now go get your backpack. Now, Ellie.
It's time for school, Ellie. Go get your backpack. That's how it sounded.
Pretty much.
So, who's Bill and Frank? The radio's a smuggling code, right? 60s song, they don't have anything new. 70s, they got new stuff. What's 80s? Your watch is broken.
I think he knows.
So what's the deal with you anyway? You some kind of bigwig's daughter or something?
Something like that. Oh, the radio came on when you were sleeping.
What? What was the song?
It kept saying, like, wake me up before you go.
Wham. Wow. Alright.
Gotcha. 80s means trouble. Code broken.
Listen.
The spot under Lancaster looks good. You got a jacket in your pack?
Yeah.
Okay, get it. It's time to go.
I just realized.
What?
Pedro Pascal really likes finding orphans. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Wow, we're outside. Yeah, that's a kid. Okay.
Take the left edge around the buffer zone. You stay close, you follow my lead.
Yeah, of course.
Let's go.
So she's like, explain everything you just said because I wasn't listening.
No. Yeah.
The left what? Out of what where?
Oh, it's him. Yep.
You gotta be shitting me. Okay, let's talk this out. Turn around. Hey, hold on.
Get on your knees.
Hold on.
What I tell you, man? I said stay the home. Get on your knees.
Fine, everything off of this run, and half off on all of the pills.
Half off? All off. Risk my job for half off. Out of your fucking mind.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa. We can fix this.
Oh. Not this time. Oh my. Okay.
So
I think you got him.
Well, she's sitting here like, that's what they meant by highly capable.
Yes.
No, I'm not sick. No! I'm not sick. I'm not sick. Look. This is 3 weeks old. Nobody lasts more than a day. Just look at the old to you.
We gotta move, Joe!
Yep, take the gun. Okay.
I don't know that song.
I don't know either. It's an 80s song.
80s.
Yeah.
So, Trouble.
Yeah.
But if it's from the 2010s, it means dead. Because 10 meant it had a red X next to it.
The 80s had the X next to it, yeah.
No, it's a
yeah.
60, 70, 80, 90, 10. Like it skipped the aughts, but it went to the 10, I think.
No, it went down to the 80s.
Okay.
And then stopped. Nope,
too far.
Yeah. It's hard to just precise this.
Yeah.
Oops.
So I only got to look like a wimp for like 2 minutes. Maybe. Maybe more.
Yeah, here we go.
Perfect. First try.
See? 60,
70.
70s, 80s, X.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. So. Wow. All right. That was a long episode. I was not expecting to be that long.
I told you how long it was.
Jeez. Even still, oh, man. Wow. Oh. It did not feel like...
Do I need to get a tester?
No.
You're over here like twitching?
Well, it's because my shoulders are sore. All tense and stuff.
Yeah,
that was a lot of setup.
Yeah, but it worked. It was almost step in step in line with the game.
For the most part, yeah. There's a few things that they did that are obviously different, but like I believe, Sarah's ankle, Joel's daughter at the beginning.
Yeah.
I believe in the game, you can correct me if I'm wrong, she had a broken leg from the car wreck as opposed to a sprained ankle.
See, I didn't see it as a sprained ankle. I thought it actually was like inverted almost.
It was, well,
like a broken foot, not necessarily a broken leg, but like a broken foot.
I don't know. I know it was like her. She was like talking about her ankle. So
yeah,
and she couldn't stand on it. Usually that's like a very bad sprain or something like that or whatever. But regardless, yeah, that was yeah, it was interesting. Definitely. How should I put it? Well, up and down a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, we had in the very beginning, we had in 1968 some scientists on like some sort of talk show talking about what potential pandemics and stuff like that could take out the human race. And
yeah, if global warming was a thing.
Yeah.
And
it
apparently 2003 is when that came to fruition.
Yeah.
So, would that be 55? No, 45 years? Math.
It's a 2003. Yeah, it's no, not 55. It was about. Let's see. 98 would be the
1968. I wrote down the wrong number. I was doing the wrong math.
68. Oh, wrong math.
I was doing the wrong math. I put 1965.
Nope.
So I'm sitting there like, why does this look weird?
So, Austin, Texas. Tejas.
35.
35 years, yeah.
35 years.
Yeah. Not quite the 50 somewhat. But
Not
after
quite,
the 22, you know, add another 20 years, then yeah, that'd be 55.
Yeah.
You know, from 2003 to 2023. So
I was right. I just was right in the wrong way.
Yeah. Yeah, the especially the driving section at the beginning was just like the game for the most part.
Even the dialogue
Yeah,
and
some
the
of the
camera
dialogue,
cuts and
yeah,
everything.
yeah. I know they did put a little bit extra with Sarah at the beginning. You know, I don't think in the game you see her at school or anything like that, or going to.
I don't remember school, and I don't remember getting the watch fixed.
No, I think she may have mentioned it in the game that she got it fixed or something like that, and that's where the whole where did you get the money to do that? Drugs.
Yeah.
So, so far it's intriguing to me. Like
they filmed the entire thing in Calgary, Canada.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Never mind. Well, okay.
But I guess you can call that Tejas if you want to.
Calgary, Canada, the Texas of. No.
I'll say I'm pretty sure Dynasty is a CW show that's set in Texas that's also filmed in Vancouver.
No, that's Dallas theme song. Never mind, I was wrong.
But isn't Dynasty in Texas as well? Because they're oil tycoons.
I think so. I
Yeah.
don't know soap operas like that or whatever it is.
I just know they remade it.
Yeah.
I think they're in Texas as well.
Yeah, but I did take quite a few notes.
My
notes.
biggest note was I'm more of a wimp than I thought I was.
Okay. I'm apparently
more of a wimp than I thought.
Yeah.
Because I was watching myself in the camera do this. And I was like, I look so bad. I am the worst horror reactor ever because. So
they
little
didn't
backstory.
really have too much horror in this.
No, but I could feel it because I knew what was gonna happen.
Yeah.
And it may have just been my own memory, but I could have sworn that when she was like looking for her dad, when Sarah was looking for her dad walking around the house.
Yeah, there
and
was actually an incursion in their house. She didn't go to the neighbor's house like in this, from what I don't,
yeah, but
so
I could have sworn, like right when all the lights started flying by and the first green smoke grenade dropped, I could have sworn I heard a clicker on the roof, like clicking. But no, that's in my head.
It's in your head.
So, no, not it was in my head like I'm crazy. In my head like because that noise haunts me. That still sounds like I'm crazy. I'm gonna stop talking.
Well,
you can edit that part out.
No, that's content. That's content.
Pork.
What did I write? What
There's
is
no
this?
telling where.
Oh, okay. Sarah sprained ankle, not broken leg. Okay, that's what I wrote.
Okay,
My
I was like, I
handwriting-
can read it, but you got to point where you're talking.
It almost looks like spaniel.
It does.
Spaniel.
Cocker spaniel. Wait. No, the dog was a border collie. Wasn't it?
Yeah, the dog was a border collie. Yeah.
That would have been a good joke. And then
in
right there, it looks like you put Elvis, but I know that's supposed to be Ellie.
Yeah, that's Ellie.
But it looks like Elvis.
My handwriting is atrocious. I've had that story told before.
I was like,
so,
I'm pretty sure other reactors don't make fun of each other's handwriting on camera.
Yeah, they do.
They do? I can't think of anybody
Ah,
like.
boy.
Because now everybody like does this.
Well, you know, I'm not that fancy yet. Oh, we got basically another time jump again from the 2003 to 2020 years to Boston.
Yep. Which they said they were going north.
That is technically a direction, a cardinal of north. northeast, but it still has north.
They
in
just
it.
said they were going north.
North, yes. And yeah, the people that were painting on the wall, there was a big red firefly sign that they were painting.
I didn't catch that. I
did.
I immediately thought it was blood.
Fireflies. Because she even mentions is like all we're doing is spray painting. You know, at least the one lady did. And they know that Ellie is immune because they've kept her chained in a room.
Yeah.
For who knows how long.
And they were having her count to make sure she doesn't have slurred speech because that's one of the symptoms.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And have and remember, how to, any like memories and stuff like that. Like her name
to my immediate recollection, I don't believe that there's any speech patterns once you're infected. Like,
right.
It's just the screeching or the clicking.
Right.
Depending on how
also,
far along you are.
Yeah.
And then
also
the ones that are
is
stuck to the wall.
affecting memory,
See,
what is your name?
That. I don't remember.
Veronica. The same as yesterday, the day before that. You remember that whole
Yeah.
So I would imagine that after a certain amount of time, not only is your speech getting slurred, but your memory starts being overwritten, as it were. Yeah, and they're going to take her west. And I don't know how much you know of the rest of the story.
Oh, I know the whole story.
Oh, okay, all right.
I know the whole story. I know. I know the reason why they have to go west.
Yes, we have to go west
because Last of Us 2 picks up, I think, 5 years
after that.
After that, yeah.
Yeah. So.
And I haven't played that one either.
I haven't played it either, and I don't know if I will now. But yeah, they're going to extract the cure because that's what it's all about. Is Ellie is immune.
Well, they haven't revealed that yet.
They have not.
She just said, "This is 3 weeks old.
Yes,
I'm infected, but I'm not dangerous."
I'm not. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had Marlene, who was the head of the Fireflies within Boston. They mentioned Riley, which, for those of you who have played the DLC or done the DLC for the first game, that's a friend of Ellie's.
Mm-hmm. From the orphanage.
From the orphanage.
Yep.
Riley, after both of them being bitten, Riley turned. Ellie did not.
Yep.
So.
And then Marlene.
Yes.
Okay, so in the original game, I remember now, Marlene is mocapped and voiced by Thandie Newton. If you recognize who that is.
Nope.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, fail because I can't think of anything else she's in.
Okay.
Off the top of my head, other than Mission Impossible 2. She was the girl.
Oh, okay. Her. Okay.
The thief.
Yes, the thief lady.
So,
okay, yeah.
So she did the mocap and the voice, and I believe I read an article. I may be wrong. Comments let me know if I'm wrong. But I think I read an article saying that they got Thandie Newton's daughter to play Marlene in this.
Okay.
I could see a little bit of a family resemblance, but I also may be talking about a pipe dream.
It could be.
But I just thought that was interesting that they're bringing back all the voice actors and mocap actors to have roles in this because they already said that Joel and Ellie will be in this show.
Yeah, the original the voice VAs.
Yeah.
Troy Baker and it's not Ellen Page.
No,
it's
that's It Takes Two.
Yeah,
yeah. Allison something, isn't it?
Can't remember.
I want to say Allison something.
Yeah,
it starts with an A. Amanda, Allison, something.
I know. I'll probably put it here somewhere.
Pork.
Yeah, okay, sure. But
usually when you say I'm going to put it here, you either forget to put it here, or you put it here, and it's usually like you think it's in the lower third, and it's like in front of my face. Or above my head.
I remember doing that.
There's been a couple times where you wrote directly over my face.
Did you deserve it?
There's a strong possibility.
Okay.
But I don't remember.
I don't remember doing that. It's like if I put it here, I try to put it in my hands. That way it looks like I'm carrying it.
So actually, as just a little side behind the scenes thing. Yesterday, I was apparently very bored.
Oh, okay.
And so I went back all the way to Bad Batch Season 1, Episode 3, which was the first time I filmed with you.
Wow.
And I scrolled through the thumbnails, watching the evolution of my facial hair. Because at one point I was watching a video, I was explaining something to Lacey, my daughter, and that was for you. You know her.
Yeah.
And I was explaining something to her, and she's like, "Why is there a bear on the screen?" It was when I had it like really puffed out. And I was like, "It's not that bad." So I just started scrolling. I was like, "Oh, it wasn't that bad."
Wow. Okay.
But you know who has great facial hair? Joel. Pedro Pascal. I liked that they not only did they age the environment, like you know everything's broken down, ruins, and all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
But he visibly looks older. Like they gave him the wrinkle lines and everything. He looks like Joel from the cover.
Right. And I'm the first for various different reasons. With the amount of stress and guilt that he's kind of put himself under,
taking care of his brother Tommy.
And apparently he's gone Firefly and left.
He's a space cowboy.
He's not that Firefly.
That's legitimately what I thought you were referencing. I forgot Firefly was a subplot in this. I legitimately forgot about Fireflies. Wow. So I thought you were just calling back what we were talking about.
No, I was not. It's an actual thing in the game.
But I forgot is my point. Oh.
Well, it was so far so good. At least for me. Like I said, this is probably a litmus test to see whether he joins me for the rest of it or not.
I actually didn't mind it. If they're going to be like that, where it's like you expect it and it's not jump scares like the video game, I can handle that because it was just the building of the tension.
Yeah.
Every time this one had one jump scare and she turns around and it was the guy that was on the wall.
Yes.
Because you watched the grandma look up.
Yeah.
And then turn.
Right.
And
you also got the little hint of whenever the grandma was or whatever it was is sitting in the chair behind. It was like, oh, okay.
The facial expression she made reminded me of the I Am Legend zombies. Vampires, zombies, whatever they were supposed to be.
I Am Legend. Yeah.
The
whatever they were.
Yeah.
They
followed more vampire rules than they did zombie rules.
Yeah, they're vampire zombies. I guess. I don't know what they
zombies
were.
that can't come out in daylight. That's just weird to me.
Because I think they were highly sensitive to UV.
Yeah.
The UV spectrum.
And that's why he had the big lights on his truck.
Yes.
That was a good movie.
The
supposed to be
was
making
weird.
a second one. I mean, I don't know if they're going to now that Will Smith's kind of like.
Well, he's got to
not in good favor.
Well.
But if they don't either remake I Am Legend as a TV series based off the popularity of this, I could foresee them making I Am Legend either a TV series.
So I wonder if they're going to give it the other ending, because then they had two different endings for that movie.
I remember the two different endings.
Yes.
I did not like the CGI. I'm going to headbutt the glass. I watched that in theaters, and I loved that movie up until that point. The CGI. And it was literally, you could see the realization on the zombie dude's face.
Yeah.
It worked!
Well, they were more intelligent than...
But the goofy grin... I just wanted him to have one snaggletooth.
Okay. It's the Kevin head from Ghidorah. For those of you who don't know what that is, alright. Anyway, so I'm actually looking forward to the next episode, because now that they're out of the quarantine zone and they're going off into the
infected zone,
wild blue yonder.
Yeah, they got to deal with raiders, slavers, and infected.
Yes.
And I'm telling you, there is the glass bottling factory warehouse. Just wait for it. I saw it in the trailer, and so I know it's coming. And the entire time, I'm just going to be sitting here under the table. Like there's gonna be a cut in editing where it's like, where'd Drew go? And then he just points an arrow pointed directly down.
Alright, well, so, alright.
But this was an interesting experiment because this is our first mature show that we've done on the channel.
Pretty much. Adult, I should say.
I was gonna say, most of the things we react to are cartoons.
Yeah, well... animated series, please, and thank you.
Okay, fair enough. But even then, we have CG animated series as well.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk. Shulky. Sorry. But we don't have Megan Thee Stallion, so that's okay. Any rate.
Did you see that the writer of the guy who came out and not created She-Hulk, but has written more issues of She-Hulk than anyone else in her entire creation, came out and said that that was the most comic accurate show he has ever seen in his life, specifically because of the Megan Thee Stallion scene? He said everyone's losing their minds over that, and he's like, if she would have been a thing, I would have written it that way. They did a perfect job with this character. Just because it wasn't what you imagined doesn't mean it's not right.
Yeah.
And I was like...
So Kevin Bott was right. But we're deviating way off the topic here.
Zombies!
Zombies! I'm a zombie! Anyways. So, yeah. Well, it was supposed to be a bunch of fireflies taking Ellie to the west. But apparently there was some sort of firefight that happened. Somebody didn't like someone.
The battery was corroded.
The battery was bad, yes.
Yeah, the battery was corroded and he was trying to sell it.
Yeah.
And so it started a firefight.
Yeah.
Which I'm still a little confused because the way that the bodies were laying, it was like they could still smell the gunpowder.
Yeah,
so
they
you would
did,
think they'd be able to hear it through the walls.
Like I said, unless it all happened before they came through this, like through that to that door or whatever or ladder in the sewers.
But in that case, you wouldn't still smell the gunpowder in the air, would you?
Depends on how drafty the building is. I have no idea. I mean, possibly
open-ended condos that never got finished, according to
yeah, sure.
What was it? Building corner with Joel or something like that. Construction corner.
Construction corner with Joel. I am sad that he didn't say this is the way. I mean, he still has the opportunity to say it, you know.
Yes,
this is the way
you
and just starts walking.
This is the way you walk into the glass bottling factory. This is the way you start crawling on the ground, not wanting to roll the bottles. I did a whole bit. It's a thing. Because if you play the game, you know. I don't even know how far into the game I was. But once I got to that warehouse, and it was just clicker, 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 clicker. And I'm like, click off. Started playing Marvel Spider-Man.
Anyways, so...
There's no jump scares in that.
No. No, there's not.
Because the thing is, clickers don't even chase you. And you said you watched someone do a playthrough. They don't chase you. You just get too close to them, and they grab you, and it's like, ah!
And if you don't do
they look like Demogorgons with walnuts on their head.
Here we go again.
Sorry. That's the best way to describe them. Human body,
covered
weird hands, yeah, covered in fungus, and then they have a walnut for a head.
There's fungus among us. Sorry.
And for that, he can get thrown out the airlock.
Yay! We're just doing all the references now. Oh man! But after having such a lot of tension and stuff like that, and doing whatever, I need to have a little levity.
I need one more just quick background question for you. Did you see Jonathan's Facebook post where he went to Comic-Con?
No, I did not.
Okay, so the 501st was there.
Ooh.
And he got to see all these cosplayers. And there was a guy standing, so like he's recording as they're walking by. There's a guy standing next to him doing this to all the Star Wars characters. And there's a freaking Jawa that jumps up and gives him a high five. I just remember that in my head.
Okay.
You'll have to check it out. It's a funny video. Just a little Jawa. The caption was like, "This is the closest I'll ever be to like Kylo Ken or something like that." Not Kylo Ken, Kylo Ren. It was so weird.
Kylo Ken.
No,
I'm Kylo Ken.
No, Kylo Ken is when Barbie tries to get into Star Wars. By the way, that Barbie movie actually looks pretty good.
I have not seen the trailer.
The
Nor have I
trailer.
it's just kind of like...
It is like the greatest homage to 2001: A Space Odyssey you could ever possibly see.
What?
Has nothing to do with Barbie, but yet it does. And it's so great. After we stop rolling, I'll let you watch the trailer real quick. It's wild. Okay.
All right. Well,
so thank you for joining us. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, sure. Obviously, we have absolutely nothing else to talk about. The actual episode. Hopefully, the next one isn't an hour and a half long or whatever.
No, I think they're supposed to go back down to 40 minutes at that point. They
Jeez.
wanted to make sure they got the prologue and the time jumps, so it feels more like the game.
Well, they definitely did that. Goodness gracious! Wow.
I will keep an eye out and let you know how long the next one is.
Okay, so yeah. Well, thank you, and hopefully you have going to stay with us on this little journey. We shall see. So, looking forward to the next episode to see what kind of shenanigans our trio get into.
Yeah.
So, stay tuned to that, and be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell so you do not miss any new videos coming out at all. I don't know why I paused like that. And okay, I'm a used car salesman. Only 4,000 miles. 4,000 miles ago. Haha. Oh, sorry. It's a good one. It's a fixer-upper. I'm just rambling now at this point. You know, hey, kick the tires. Anyways.
You
Have a
remind
seat.
me of
What?
Flywheel.
What?
You remind me of Flywheel.
Who's that?
The Kendrick Brothers movie.
What?
The first one they ever did.
I don't know what. No.
He's a used car salesman that like takes advantage of everyone in the town, including the pastor, and then he feels like remorse.
Nope.
And
never saw it.
Oh,
Never heard of it.
talk to my parents. They have it.
Okay.
They have it on DVD. They have all the Kendrick Brothers.
I could have done the Bernie Mac thing, you know, from the first Transformers.
Yeah, you could have.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
A little bit of buff and polish.
It's custom faded. So you're just a teenager. You just don't understand this. $4,000. Sorry. Okay. All right.
See, that right there's my grandmammy.
If I had her, I got bust you upside the head. Okay. All right. That's enough of that. I have nothing else to say. So goodbye. See you next time. Be blessed, everyone.